Yes, people, and welcome back to another video. It's Arsenal previews time. Arsenal versus Southampton in the Premier League, match week 16 on this occasion. We're flying through them now. And yeah, out of all the Arsenal previews, this is probably the one I'm least excited for. Arsenal have drained my mood differently. We've gone from being so bad at the start of the season to really good and now really bad again. Literally, we just go quadratic, go up and down. Terrible. But we're playing against a side Southampton that's struggling, and we're playing at the Emirates. As always, if you're new to the show, this is where we go through all the info ahead of Arsenal games, TV channel, team lineups, team news, predicted score, all the background info, everything required ahead of the fixture. So if you're new around, if you enjoy Arsenal and football related content, please consider subscribing on my road to 700, and let me know your thoughts on the game as an Arsenal fan, Southampton fan, or a few football neutral. So yeah, starting with the Premier League table, Arsenal are in 7th now. We were a point off top 4, and we've just sunk to 7th. 23 points. Spurs have overtaken us with the game in hand. United have overtaken us. Wolves may even overtake us at this rate. Our goal difference is -4. Like, everything's just sunk differently after that away trip. Back-to-back away trips to Old Trafford and Goodison Park, and we just lost both of them. And the way we lost against Everton was painful. We didn't perform well, but we still could have won that game. And we managed to lose, even though 2 goals for Everton were offside. We could have lost 4-1 if VAR didn't exist that game. So just says everything you need to know at this football club. And a lot of Arsenal fans have turned on Arteta, turned on the players, turned on the captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It just shows the toxicity that is involved in this club right now, and what a couple of bad results can do after everyone was on a high earlier. We've lost 6 games, won 7. So at the end of the day, it's not top. It's not Champions League form. It's not really European form. If anything, it's a 8th to 7th place finish where we have been consistently finishing last season. So Arteta needs to hope that he turns it around quick, and the players need to hope they turn around quick, because at the end of the season, no one's going to go, oh, we had a good September, October, and November. Everyone's going to go, we had a bad season, so we need to turn this around ASAP. In terms of Southampton, they're not doing too great either. They're picking up a lot of draws. They sit in 16th, 3 wins, 7 draws, and 5 losses. They're looking to make a bounce back and win this football game at the Emirates, and they'll feel like it's a good time to play Arsenal, because we have been struggling recently. In terms of the match itself, it is being played this Saturday, the 11th of December at 3 p.m. So for those of you that live in England, it's not on TV. It's not on Sky, it's not on BT, which means you'll have to get a stream from Total Sportic or something. But I plan to do a watch along for this game. I did it for the Everton. It was a bit like iffy because of technical issues. That was my first one doing it. I think I've sorted it out now, so hopefully for this one it will work. Thanks to everyone that joined the Everton one though, because hopefully it went well nevertheless. Like, see my thoughts on the game and what was this experience for my first watch along. Kind of, it was a dead game to start, but it got dramatic towards the end. But hopefully Southampton won't be good. I'll have the game streamed one way or another. I find these Arsenal games, man. So yeah, I'll have it definitely on there. For those of you that are abroad, you should be able to find a way to watch it on your local TV channel. I've got quite a few of my viewers from overseas, so yeah, they're sorted. So well done to you lot that got it patterned. But us here in the UK, we're gonna have to struggle and find some dodgy stream. But in terms of team news now, starting with, of course, Arsenal. Xhaka, of course, came back. I didn't expect him to come back so quick. We're talking New Year, but he is back. Gabriel Martinelli, though, went off against Everton, and Arteta is not very positive about it. So it's a bad sign for Gabriel Martinelli, which is a shame because, like I said before, the geezer can't stay fit, man. Like, everyone's begging him to start so many games, want him to start. And yeah, he's explosive, he deserves to start, but he's naive as well because he just runs himself into the ground too often. He needs to know to pace himself. But then again, it's a toss-up because that's what makes Martinelli so good. He's still very raw, but his ambition and tenacity is what makes him like such an infectious player. And if he loses that, yeah, he might not get injured as much, but then is he still the same player? I don't think so. Kolasinac is still out. Leno remains a doubt, but Emil Smith Rowe is back. I don't know. I didn't even know he missed. Like, I obviously didn't start, but I didn't know why. Turns out it was just a doubt for the Everton game, so it's not a long-term injury. He should be back for this game against Southampton. The strikers are the problem though. They're all fit, but who plays, man? Because they're all out of form. As for Southampton, injury rows wreck their team. Oriol Romeu and Salisu both remain out due to suspension. They're picking up the reds and yellows out of nowhere. Stuart Armstrong and Jan Bednarek continue to struggle with calf problems. And the big one, Fraser Foster and Alex McCarthy, both their goalkeepers are out. So Southampton have signed Willy Caballero, 40-year-old Willy Caballero, for 1 month. And he's going to make his debut against Arsenal. Now, for those of you thinking, oh, result, a 40-year-old keeper, Willy Caballero. Knowing Arsenal, this geezer would have an absolute wonder game against us. He will turn into prime Manuel Neuer, Gigi Buffon. So, even though they've got Willy Caballero, like, as a goalkeeper, 40 years old, it's not deep. Like, it's not like he needs his legs. He's going to play one game. He's going to be playing the game of his life against Arsenal. Trust me when I say that. But yeah, of course, Theo Walcott comes back. After like obviously spending so much time at Arsenal, I kind of forget he was at Arsenal, even though he did so much for us. He scored over 100 goals. He's not no casual at this football club. But yeah, it'll be nice-ish to welcome him back. He scored against us last year, so I don't know how nice that will be. In terms of my Arsenal predicted lineup now, in goal, Aaron Ramsdale. He started his time so well. He's dipped off a little bit. He's still been good, but not as good. His distribution has fallen off, but he still deserves to start, especially with Bern Leno out, like Okonkwo and getting near this team. Right back to Tomiyasu. I think he's actually been one of the most consistent players in the team. Even when we perform bad, he still does all right at least. He still gets at least like a 5 or 6 for me. So yeah, he deserves to start 100%. That right back is locked by him. Centre backs, we'll keep with Benjamin White at right centre back. He also, like Ramsdale, I feel like has dipped a little bit in the last couple of games, but he's still been okay. Next to him, not Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Magalhaes, or whatever his name is. Yeah, he deserves to start definitely. I think he's the core centre back. He's definitely ahead of Ben White in the pecking order for me, but of course there's 2 positions, so they're both going to start. Left back wise, of course, this is where it's been disputes recently. I'm going to stick with Kieran Tierney for this one. He got the assist against Everton, and I feel like when Tavares came on, A, he gave away a goal, and B, the game just turned, and we just conceded 2 goals as soon as he came on. So Tierney deserves to start for me. I don't know why we took him off. I don't know whether it was a precaution or what, but I thought he was fit before he was playing that game. So who knows? Sentiments wise, now it's a pick of the worst bunch. Partey starts me at right centre mid, but he's just because he's the best of a bad bunch right now. They're all off form. Partey deserves though just because of his pedigree, but like he's been awful recently. He's due another good game. I feel like with Partey, I always talk about consistency, and I thought he was a consistent player, but he's not looking like it. It's 1 good game, 2 bad games, 2 good games, 5 bad games. Like you can't. It's a lottery whether you're gonna get a good game out of Thomas Partey right now. Regardless, he starts for me. Next month, I am gonna put Granit Xhaka there. Now, people have said that he had a good game against Everton. I don't necessarily think he had a good game. I feel like the thing with Xhaka is you are what you're gonna get with Xhaka. He's not a runner from midfield. He's a deep lying playmaker. And I feel like we actually were better with someone like Lokonga and Ainsley Maitland-Niles in there because they were able to run forward off the ball and provide like another support, kind of like getting behind the defence. It's risky because then you leave the gap in midfield, but it's another attacking threat, another attacking option. Xhaka ain't going to run past the lines. He's going to stay behind the ball, but he's also rash and he's stiff, man, because I said it on the live stream. He got a needless yellow card earlier for bringing someone down because he just didn't want to get into a foot race with them. And that was the reason why we conceded the second goal, because he could have brought down Gomez. Like, he literally pulled away from bringing down Gomez. And if he does that, the game ends 1-1 and we come away with a point. It's not good, but at least it's a point. He doesn't, who then feeds Demarai Gray, and the rest is history. He scores an absolute wonder strike. But regardless, Xhaka still gets in the team for me. Cam, I am going to play Ødegaard. He deserves it because, like I said before, I don't think he's been amazing this season, but he's scored in back-to-back recent games. He deserves to start. He was actually probably our best player against Everton. I'd go out and say that. Right wing, Bukayo Saka could come back in. Well, I say come back in. He was started against Everton, but he definitely deserves to start this game just because Pepe can't get a game for his life. And to be honest, I'm not mad at that. People say, oh, Pepe needs to come on, Pepe needs to come on. Pepe's done nothing for 2 years. What makes you think he's going to do something in 20 minutes against Everton? Like, should Nketiah been brought on? I'm not saying that. Definitely not. But Pepe being brought on, I think I think it just proves that we need another attacking option in January. But Saka starts me right wing. Left wing with Martinelli out, Emil Smith-Rowe gets that position. If he can get back fit, that's what we need, because that midfield three of Ødegaard, Smith-Rowe and Saka is a really good midfield three behind the striker, I believe. It's a shame that Martinelli's out, but the thing Martinelli, I don't like him on the wing because he's not that player that can receive the ball deep and do something with it. He's a getting behind player, which means for our current system, he's better suited to play striker. I think those three being fluid will be better against Southampton. And then striker, I mean, like I said before, he's a pick of the bad bunch. Nketiah's leaving, so you don't select him. Aubameyang and Lacazette can't seem to score for their life. Out of the two, I'm going to pick Lacazette just for his link-up play. I feel like we need to unlock a door against Southampton, and Lacazette's got better interchanging passes. And I've always said, if you want a chance to fool someone, make it fall to Aubameyang because he'll put it in the back of the net. Nowadays, I'm not even sure if that's the case. The one thing he had was his finishing, but I don't know whether it's confidence or what, but I can't account for what you were in this life. Like, if it was what you were, I'd still have Pele in my team. I'd still have Ronaldinho in my team. It's not about what you were, it's about what you are right now. And Aubameyang is not that guy right now. So, for me, Lacazette starts. Lacazette ain't not really that guy either, but he's offering more of a threat than Aubameyang currently. So, for me, he starts. But yeah, of this team, out of all of them, it's the one I'm least confident in. Saying that, though, we should still beat Southampton. I thought we'd bounce back against Everton. We didn't. Well, hopefully we bounce back against Southampton. They have got Willy Caballero in goal, so we just need to pick up points. We need to pick up points badly, and also need to. I've been saying so long from now, but let's dent into that goal difference a bit. We're still in the negatives. Let's turn it around a little bit. But yeah, I'm getting to my score prediction now. I'm gonna put a Arsenal win. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 Arsenal victory. I feel like it could be a 1-0 or 2-0. It'll be cagey, but I'm gonna give us about benefit of the doubt and say 2-0. Let me know your score prediction in the comment section down below, as well as your general thoughts of the match. And if you're around, if you enjoy Arsenal and football related content, please consider subscribing on my road to 700. I'll catch you guys in the next video.